Good morning, happy Wednesday. If you're having a cup of coffee or tea, cheers. Here's to a wonderful day. Welcome back to my channel, Coffee with Stephanie. I'm happy that you are here. Let's sit down, have a coffee. Yeah. Woke up tired. Yeah, it's like, and it's only Wednesday and you wish it was Friday. And actually, when I got up, the hubby thought tomorrow was Friday. So I had to burst his bubble. Yeah, I had to burst his bubble. Tell him, no, tomorrow's Thursday. It kind of feels like a Friday. I don't know, but unfortunately it's not. No, it's a Wednesday, which makes tomorrow Thursday. Then it'll be Friday. Alright, now we can have coffee. And slowly wake up. Yeah. Easier said than done. So Lois did not go outside. Well, she did. She sat on the step for maybe about 5 minutes, but there was a lot of cars going by at that time. And it was very odd because it's usually a quiet street. You know, usually you get like 1 or 2 cars that go by around that time. But there are quite a few. They just kept coming by and she did not like that. So inside she is. Yeah. Yeah. And then we were just waiting for Henry, a little slowpoke in the morning. Yeah, he doesn't like to be late, you know, he likes to be on time. But he still takes his time getting ready. Yeah, but we always make out the door on time and they get there on time and all is good. Yeah. And his project is all done. Yes. Let's hope I get a little bit break. No projects, please. No more. So he made pancakes. Okay, that was an experiment itself. Clean up on aisle 4. While we're at it, clean up on aisle 5. Okay, yeah. So he had to learn how to do something that he's never done before, and then he had to show somebody else how to do that. So he showed Casey. And so it's like, you know, that means you kind of have to do it twice because Casey kind of has to watch you make it. And then Casey has to make it himself. So, yeah, it was pancakes for dinner for sure. We had pancakes for dinner. But it was messy. I had the pancake mix on the floor, you know, because they were like trying to get out of the box and yeah, I think most of it went on the floor, not in the measuring cup. And then, of course, you know, when they mixed it, they got all over. And he did pretty good. They both did pretty good for the first time making pancakes. And I was right there. I was supervising, so, you know, everything was good. I wouldn't have them do this if I didn't think they could handle it being near a stove. So they both did really good. He was spraying the pan with Pam, and at first he couldn't figure it out. So what happened? I got sprayed on the side of my face. So I was like, oh, thank you. I needed that. Yeah. That's gonna be the style. Pam in your hair. You know, like, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it was like I got on part of my glasses and the side of my face. It's like, thank you. But it's like, for us, it's so easy to do. But when you work Pam for the first time, or any cooking spray, you know, and you have the nozzle, it's like very hard, right? So yeah, but practice makes perfect. And then taking the batter, of course, batter got onto the stove, you know, and flipping it was a whole new experience. And I don't know how many times I had to go wash off the spatula, okay? Because he kept hitting the pancake with the spatula when the pancake wasn't cooked. Like, you know, when you first pour it in, right, it's cooking the bottom, but the top isn't cooked yet because you haven't flipped it yet. And he kept touching the top, and I'm like, no, it needs to cook. You know, you can't have pancake on your, like, spatula, or else it is going to make it hard to flip. So I have to go wash it off quick, you know, before the pancake, you know, overcooked. But the heating was on low. But but still, you know, trying to hurry up, and I kept having to do that quite a few times, yeah. And then trying to flip it, and he did pretty good flipping it, but then it broke in the middle, so, but yeah, you know what, practice, you know, maybe I'll have him make pancakes every Saturday or something. I don't know, he probably won't want to, I know, he'll be like, no, I'm done, I know, yeah. Yeah, and then Casey had to do it, and pretty much same thing, same mess. I picked up the same mess twice, I know, because it's just, I didn't want it, yeah, it's okay, I gotta clean in between, even though I have to do it again, I just had to clean, so, especially the stove, yeah, yeah, so I took pictures. I probably took about around 20 pictures. We printed out, I think, most of them, but he didn't use all of them. There were a couple he didn't use. I think I printed out more than 20. No, I took more than 20. I printed out 20, and he only used 12, I think. So, yeah. So download the pictures first from my phone to the computer. Print the ones that we want. Then go through them, and then he decided not to use some. He picked which ones he wanted to use. Excuse me, and yeah, and then cut them out and glue them, and then he wrote underneath each picture just explaining what was going on in the picture. So, good, yeah. What do us parents get? You know, like, we technically didn't do the project, but like we assisted, we supervised, okay? And I had to go get the Bristol board, you know, last minute. So what do us parents get? You know, like, come on. Yeah, please. So yeah, happy to have that done, and that they got like an extra day, because he came home with it last Thursday, and it was like, are you kidding me? Because like we had Kitty's birthday party, and for me that was enough. You know, I was overwhelmed to, like, you know, getting everything ready for that day, and I didn't need anything added to my plate. You know, it's like, no, my plate is full, okay? Like, enough. So yeah, so it was nice that, you know, it's over with, and now it's like, okay, we can relax. For how long, we don't know. Till the next project comes home. You know? Oh boy. Yeah. Well, I did my nails last night. I was watching, I went on Netflix, and the first thing, I don't know, it was like in the beginning, it was on the home, like, when I first clicked on it, it's like right away, I don't know what section it was in, maybe the trending section, and it was about Queen Elizabeth, of course, and it's a six episodes, hour long, and it's only on to Netflix till September 29th, and then like, oh, I didn't even know this was on Netflix, you know. So I'm watching that because I do find history very interesting. It always intrigues me. So yeah, the first episode was about her father and her great-grandfather, and what they went through, like, with the war and having to change their name because they were actually German, and they had to change their name to a Britain name because that was during the war, and if you had a German last name, it wasn't good. People did not like you for obvious reasons, right? So yeah, so they had to change the name, had to pick a name, and they picked Windsor. So yeah, it's just, I'm watching that, and yeah, that's it. It's just interesting, and yeah, with everything going on right now, I've always found the royals, you know, interesting. I love history, you know, and yeah, I know a lot of people that, you know, there's a few people that don't like them, and that's fine. That's fine. And believe me, I'm still seeing the TikToks, and I go pew pew pew. Especially the rude ones, and when you read the comments and people say, oh, you know, the queen isn't in heaven, Diana is, well, but the queen is not, she's in the other place. And it's like, why would you say that? If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Like, first of all, like, we don't know who's in heaven, we don't know who's in the other place. And second of all, like, I don't know for Diana, but I feel like the queen is in heaven having tea with Jesus, you know, spilling the tea maybe, you know, but one thing my dad told me a few years ago, I'm not sure, it was a while ago, that, you know, when you get to heaven, there's going to be people up in heaven that you expect to see in heaven but are not in heaven. And there's going to be people in heaven that you don't expect to see in heaven that are in heaven. And it's like, wow, you know, I never thought of it like that. And it's so true. And you know what? People like Hitler could be in heaven. Could be. That I'm just, you know, trying, just providing an example. I'm not saying he is, but, you know, he could be. You know, because we don't know. God knows their hearts. Before he died, he could have accepted Jesus into his heart. We don't know that, you know, so, yeah. But when people say that, it's like, I have to go unlock the door. We really need to get a second house key. Alright, I let him in. We have to. I don't know where his set went for the house. It's somewhere on the house. We just haven't found it yet, so we might have to go make another key. So yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we don't know who's in heaven, you know? Like, it's not like we can teleport there. I wish we could, though, you know, come back. Yeah, I wish we could. But yeah, and I just like the comments people leave. And then there's people that put out wrong information, that they don't do their research, and then you get people who come on and correct them and actually do the research, you know. When it's like, if you don't know what you're talking about when it comes to like the royal family, don't post anything. And it's probably because this is a time where people are going to want to get views and want to get more followers, you know, etc, etc. That's all they care about, unfortunately. Like, you're putting out wrong information. Like, stop. People drive me crazy. People suck. Like, some people suck. Yeah, so like, I was doing my nails. I was watching that, doing my nails, and it was right before Henry went to bed, and he comes, and I had like 10 minutes left, and he's watching it, and of course he's asking questions. Oh, yeah, who's that? Oh, I'm like, oh, that's Queen Elizabeth's his dad. And then there was a picture of them on the balcony, and I pointed out Queen Elizabeth probably when she was like around 12. And of course he goes, oh, is he still alive? I'm like, no. How did he die? Oh, he lung cancer from smoking. And it's like, oh, they smoked a lot back then. I'm like, yeah, they did. Oh, they must not have known it wasn't good for them. Like, no, they didn't. Oh, no. And that's out of a 9-year-old's mouth. Yeah. Even he knows smoking is not bad. I mean, smoking is bad. It's bad. It's not good for you. Yeah. But yeah, he was just asking questions and getting curious. So yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm going to finish my coffee, get something to eat. I'm going to finish decorating for fall for sure. I just have to do this table right here. I did take clips of decorating, so I will add that hopefully in this video, and if it's not too long. Already with me chit-chatting away. And then once everything is put together, I'll show you guys where I put everything. I did move a couple things around already, and that's how it usually goes. Yeah. So I just have a table to do and a little bit more in the living room, and then I think that is it. The boys did the window Klingons last night, and Casey said that's his favorite part, decorating the window. So yeah, it's really fun, and I love watching them decorate the window. It's just fun. Yeah. I might maybe for Christmas I'll pick up like extra. I usually pick up 4 of the Klingons. I'm gonna laugh every time I say that, Klingons. I need more coffee. Oh, and also everything like going on, I really want to watch The Crown again. That's on Netflix. I have watched the first 2 seasons, I don't know, probably a couple years ago, but I haven't really watched the rest of it, and just life gets busy. There's just too much good TV to watch, you know, to just, like I said, it's just, there's too much, you know. I don't know. I don't have enough time to fit all the good TV in. Not like I used to. You know, I used to have plenty of time, but now I don't. Yeah, I want to watch that again too. So that's on my watch list. Yeah, but that is fictional. That's no, not based on true events. You know, that is fictional. Yeah. Anyways, coffee. Smallville podcast, Talkville. and decorate. Okay. Oh, and have something to eat for breakfast. Okay. That too. So the boys are home. No homework for either of them, so yippee-ki-yay. Remember, when was it? I don't know, a few vlogs ago, the hubby bought the KFC Ruffle chips from Walmart. It was the last bag. Well, someone from Alberta that he knows from TikTok sent him 2 more bags. Shipping, insane, by the way. But yeah, crazy. The box wasn't big, okay? 2 bags, box wasn't big. And it was light, of course, it's chips. It's mostly air you're shipping, right? Yeah, 30 bucks just to ship from Alberta to Ontario, which is nuts. Yeah. So we tested out both bags, okay? Can somebody please explain to me why this bag and the other bag, okay, both bags, tasted different than the bag that we got? Why? Did Ontario get the bad batch? Because the bag that we got, when we opened it and I sniffed it, tasted it, it tasted like chicken noodle soup with a taste of gravy towards the end, okay, of the gravy. This bag smells completely different, tastes completely different, has a little bit more of a spice kick. The other one that we got did not have any spices, but there is spices in the ingredients. You have paprika, you have turmeric, onion powder, so there are spices in here, but I never tasted spices in the one that we had.
And not me either.
You either. Casey had one of these and he, hey, Goose! Did you taste the spices in this one?
No.
Oh no? Okay, he didn't taste the spices. See, everybody's taste buds are different.
I did get you a little bit.
A little bit?
But not that one.
Yeah, it's just like a little kick. I don't mind a little kick of spice.
They're not that spicy.
But this tastes like chicken.
And not like that spicy.
And gravy. It's so weird. My brain is confused. It doesn't know what's going on. And like, well, that's why we thought, okay, we'll try the other bag. Maybe the other bag tastes different. Nope. Both bags that he got today in the mail taste absolutely the same, but completely different from the bag that he bought at Walmart. So I think maybe Ontario got a bad batch. I don't know. But see, little kick. Got. Good. Yeah, these ones I enjoy. And the other ones are good too, but I didn't really, they're okay, but these ones are better. And I kind of enjoy these ones more. Yeah, look up. But I don't know, has anybody else has, like, you know, notice if you bought more one bag, were your bags the same tasting or different? Like, I'm curious. I need more water. Be right back. Alright, so I'm ending the vlog outside because the boys are playing Roblox and they tend to get loud when they play Roblox. They get excited. I get it, you know. I get excited over certain things too, you know, so I get it. So I'll just enjoy some fresh air. It's a beautiful evening. There's a breeze. And yeah, I'll just end the vlog out here. Yeah, so I got everything done I wanted to get done today. I finished decorating for fall. I always forget how much work decorating is. Nothing compared to Christmas though. Christmas is a lot more work because I have a lot of Christmas stuff. more Christmas stuff than fall and Easter stuff combined. So yeah. But still a lot of work. Took me a couple of days. I think it usually does, because I have to figure out where to put everything, and I did move some things around, which usually happens. I changed my mind. So yeah, but everything looks really cute, adorable, cozy, and comfy. That's gonna be my next video. A little bit of me decorating and the final reveal, what everything looks like put together. So look for that. That will be my next video after this one. Yeah, it just feels so nice. And I lit my pumpkin candle, and oh my gosh, my house is smelling delicious. It's smelling like pumpkin spice. I took the lid off, you know, obviously. But I took it off and I went in the kitchen to get the lighter, okay? And I'm grabbing the lighter and I can smell the candle. I'm like, if I can smell the candle, that it's that strong, and I haven't even lit the candle yet, that is a darn good candle. Yeah, I mean, I have my Walmart one. It's like a Scentsy knockoff one, but a lot more reasonable, a lot more cheaper. Sorry, no, it just is. And I know there's people that sell Scentsy, but it just is. Yeah. So, and my house is smelling really good, and it's going to smell even better when I start fall baking and I start baking everything pumpkin spice. Ah, yes. I can't wait. I will probably start baking maybe next week. We'll see. The first thing I will be baking will be my pumpkin bread, and that's really, really good. I'm thinking of doubling the recipe, even quadrupling the recipe maybe, because it never lasts long. It doesn't live to see the next day, pretty much. Anything delicious in this house is like poof, magical, it's gone. Yeah, so I might, yeah, make a few. Yeah, it's just really good, and I could put it in Casey's lunch. It's not something Henry eats. Henry is a kid where he prefers the store-bought over the homemade. Yeah, but Casey will eat either or. Yeah. It would make it so much easier if you would eat the homemade, but no. Yeah. Yeah, so I can't wait to start baking. And yeah, I continue to watch the thing on Netflix about the royal family, and well, I was dusting because I had to dust the living room before I can finish decorating in there, so I figured I'll put it on, you know, background and watch it / listen to it while I dust and finish decorating. Yeah, it's really good. I am 100% sure. I am glad I'm not a royal. You know what they go through, man, it's enough to make you go bonkers. You know, it really is. You know, like I don't know how they put up with that and how they put up with the press. You know, it's just ridiculous, some stuff. And yeah, but you know what, she was Queen Elizabeth II was one badass woman. She really was. You did not mess with her. And she had a sense of humor. Yeah, I am gonna miss her. Like, I think everybody misses her. I'm gonna miss her beautiful smile and her beautiful outfits, her bright, beautiful outfits. And she always wore those because she wanted to be seen. And seen she was. Everybody saw her, and they were so bright and beautiful. And yeah, I'm gonna miss that. You know, and no more Christmas messages. You know, we never think like that. You know, oh, maybe, you know, like, oh, this could be the last one. You know, like we don't think like that. But you never know. Like, it could be the last one, last time. You just never know. Yeah, you gotta cherish every moment, guys. Yeah. But yeah, that's quite good, and I've been enjoying it. The episodes are about, yeah, for about 47 to like an hour long. So yeah, and I watched the Talkville, of course. Yeah. And let me tell you, okay, I am starting to do things that bring me joy and make me happy, and I don't know if, like, if we all go through like a phase in our life where we kind of forget who we are, or like we lose ourselves. You know, like we're so busy taking care of the family, taking care of everybody's needs, but also doing everything else. Taking care of a house, cleaning, you know, laundry, and making sure that the bathroom is clean, making sure the kids have everything they need for school, deciding what to eat for dinner every night of the rest of your life. And then it's like, well, why do us women have to decide what's for dinner? We're not the only ones that eat, but do you know why we decide what's for dinner? Because if we didn't, nobody would be having dinner, you know? No, nobody, we would be all starving, you know, because we do so much in the household, and, you know, paying the bills, paying the wrong bills sometimes. See, I'm still trying to figure that out. I know. I paid the hubby's old cell phone bill, if you didn't know, and now he owes more. Oh, it's a mess right now. We're figuring it out, but right now it's just a mess. So yeah, doing all that, like, we have a lot. Us, like, women slash moms slash caregivers, you know, we have a lot on our plates, you know, and we have to remember a whole lot too. Certain dates, you know, like, for, like, say, meet the teacher, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, if you have to pay anything for the school, you know, it's a lot, you know, and I think sometimes we feel like we get stuck in everyday life and, like, everyday routine, and life gets busy. And I think that's what I felt like has been happening to me. I feel like, you know, I lost part of myself, and I need to discover what I used to love, or like what makes me happy, and that's what I'm doing. And when the podcast started for small talk, sorry, Talkville. Is this water? When they started it, that really brought me a lot of joy, and I'm so glad that they started this podcast. And I think a lot of people are, because Smallville, I mean, I grew up watching it. It got me through the rest of my high school years. I think, like, my last maybe 2 years of high school, you know. And yeah, like, Smallville was just a show where no matter what was going on, you could escape for an hour and forget about your problems, you know. So the fact that they're redoing it and talking about each episode, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I am just loving every single moment. All the memories come back, all the nostalgic memories come back, and it feels like I'm watching it for the first time. So that's why, like, I'll watch the episode on the Tuesday, and then on the Wednesday they upload at 9 o'clock a.m. my time. So then I watch it, and it's just exciting. And I left a comment. I think it's like my second comment I left, and I just said somewhere along the lines that that, you know, this podcast is over way too quick, meaning that you enjoy it so much and you are loving every single minute of it, that it goes by way too quick, and you don't want it to go by that quick. You don't want it to end. You want it to continue, you know, because, you know, like, when you're really enjoying something, and because you're enjoying it, it goes by, you know, so quick, super duper quick. And that you guys are doing a great job, and they really are. They're doing a fabulous job, and that, you know, it's bringing back all the nostalgic memories, and it feels like I'm watching it for the first time. And it's like my second comment I left, and they replied to this one too. They replied to the first comment I left too, and they liked it. But each time it's just so excited. I try not to geek out, but it's hard not to geek out or get excited, because even though I know, okay, there's a chance it's not them replying to the comment, but it's like, oh, yeah, you're welcome. You know, it's like, you can't help but geek out just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Yeah, so it makes my day. What can I tell you? That made my day. That put me in a good mood. I was like, all right, I'm ready to take on whatever comes my way, you know. So I've been I've been loving it, and yeah, it brings me joy. And reading, you know, going to the library, I recently done that, and there's other stuff I want to do on my list. that I've done before. But one thing at a time, yeah. And I think it's just, you know, keeping up with it. And because, you know, we got to take care of ourselves. You know, if we don't take care of ourselves, nobody's going to take care of us. We got to take care of ourselves and do what makes us happy and brings us joy. So that's what I'm doing, you know, but still taking care of everybody else and all their needs, but not forgetting about my needs and myself. So, yeah, that's what's important. I think I got stuck, you know, just got stuck. Yeah, like, you know, in quicksand or something. Yeah. And I also start listening to Christian music, and I do listen to other music, but lately I just been in the mood for Christian music, and I have a list on YouTube, a playlist with over 100 songs. Over 100. I have like, I don't know, quite a few albums from the Newsboys, a couple albums from Jeremy Camp, Rebecca St. James, DC Talk, you know, the CDs that I used to listen to growing up. Yeah, Rebecca St. James, and there's another girl, I can't remember her name, Jackie, but I can't, her last name starts with a V, I can't remember, or I don't want to butcher it. And, oh, Michael W. Smith, you know, Go West Young Man. I remember when that song came out and everybody talking about it. It was, like, popular. Yeah. So, yeah, just doing stuff like that, and, yeah, that's all. Yeah. And there is other stuff I want to do. And I'll eventually, yeah, I'll get there. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know if it was just me or, yeah. But starting to, like, yeah, just, yeah, find joy and, yeah, embrace the day. That's all. Embrace the day. Yeah, so anyways, I think that's it. I'll go back inside. I have to make dinner. Yeah, speaking of dinner. Pork chops, then I'm going to make fried rice. So, yeah, that's what's for dinner. I know. Nobody ever tells you, like, when you get married, that you have to think about what to eat for the rest of your life. Like, I did not read the fine print. I know, like, I gotta start reading the fine print, don't I? Yeah. Anyway, so thanks for hanging out with me today. I know it's kind of a chit-chatty kind of vlog. Oh, that's okay. Those vlogs are good too. Just chit-chat away. Yeah. Anyways, so thanks for hanging out with me, having coffee and chit-chatting. I think that's all. I think that's it. If not, I'll remember later. Alright, so as always, take care, be blessed, and ta-ta for now. Bye!